What is what's that? What's the fighting game where it's religious characters?
Fight of Gods.
Fight of Gods. I forgot about that game. And then isn't there like Fight Animal?
Fight. Yes. Is it Fight of Animals?
I think it's made by the same people.
Yeah, it is. That game is fucking stupid. There's a dog that like is a pizza mochi, and it just like expands and shit.
I love it.
It's dumb.
I think Long Cat's in that game too.
Yep, Long Cat's in there. There's a crocodile. The crocodile's really fucking good. No. It's the bird. It's the bird. The bird's really fucking good.
Fucking bird.
Yeah, we're ready. The only thing left is to make it to Black Castle.
I almost gave up when I heard Bale was taken. I thought all my campaigning was in vain. But I found out you were alive, Your Majesty, and we can still fight. I now see the future. Good luck.
Yes, I will defeat Dole and end the war. It's all on my back.
To prevent a repetition of the sort.
No, but Albert just goes, I will put you in lead of my children army once the war is over. I am going ahead.
Rose.
She just breaks her legs. Just,
my leg.
My legs. Fuck. Why did I jump?
This part I thought was the dumbest thing.
Yeah, this part's kind of goofy. I think they really liked this this cross-section shit when they were developing the game.
Yeah,
so.
There's a fucking lot of it.
It reminds me of some of the stuff. Remember, I think Metroid Prime would do this when you went into ball mode in some sections.
Yes.
So, you've been playing those games, replaying them recently, haven't you?
I have been replaying Metroid Prime.
They're still pretty good, right?
It's fantastic. The only thing that I would say does not hold up that well is the control scheme.
Okay.
It is a little bit difficult to fucking navigate through. Like, no.
Is that in the first one, or first and second and third?
It's really all of them. The best way to actually do it is to take your copy of whatever Metroid you're playing and
throw it out the window.
Well, I was going to say use it for an ISO, because that's the only legal way of doing it. Throw that bitch in Dolphin, and then download the keyboard and mouse mod for
what?
Oh, you don't know? Fucking.
I can play it like I play Doom.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Somber was asking me, is there like an updated version or updated way to play fucking?
Good job.
I did that on purpose. To play Metroid, and I'm like, bro, keyboard and mouse, I got you, homie. He was just shit. No way.
That's something we need to look into, because I've been wanting to play those games again. I only ever played and beat the first one. I never played and beat I played the second one a little bit, and I definitely didn't play the third one. That's that time. Unfortunately, I had a time in my life where I kind of dipped out of video games for a few years, and that was around the era where I started dipping. Around the Wii is where I dipped out. I played a little. I had a Wii and I played some Wii games, but I didn't play as much games. I was more I guess trying to be an adult until I finally realized, no, I fucking love video games. I'm going back to these.
Yeah. No, fucking, So my personal opinion on the Prime series is that the first one is by far the best one.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 2 kind of has the Dark Souls 2 effect, where it's there is this really annoying mechanic involved with it. But I think
that's the light and dark stuff, right?
Yeah. And when you go into the dark worlds, if you're not in the protective barrier, if you're not in the protective barrier, you're taking a shit ton of damage until you get the dark suit. And then the dark suit kind of mitigates how much damage you take.
Then it becomes Ikaruga.
Yes. But I think that not Dark Souls 2. I think that Metroid Prime 2 is actually quite good. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption is the easiest of all the games.
But the good thing is it sums up the story, right?
I mean, the stories. Each story is kind of
prequels to the Super Nintendo version and everything, right?
Yes. So I think the order of everything that happens is Zero Mission, Metroid Prime Hunters, and then I think it's Metroid Prime at this angle, man. There's a split between.
You can change it.
There's a split between one of the Metroids or the Metroid Primes because it's not like Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3. It's not like that. It's like Metroid Prime 1, and then there's another Metroid entry. It might be Metroid 2: Return of Samus. That might leave the line.
Oh, okay. All I remember, because there was something that came out a few years ago. It was like a full, like someone broke down the timeline and like explained everything, and it was a very, very good read. I can't remember the article or the author of the article, but it was a very good article. And I read it's just like at some point during Corruption, like in part 3 of Prime, it's just like all these bounty hunters get together and like they have to fight.
Yeah.
Like it becomes Gurren Lagann levels of shit.
Yeah. No, Corruption's got a really good story. It's just very simple because I think that they moved away from the elemental beams, and then it just became like your beam got upgraded over time.
Gotcha. So you didn't really have to like, I guess, manage that anymore, so it became a little bit easier.
Yeah. Plus, like after what do you call it? Metroid Prime 2, the beam system kind of got fucking broken once you got the Annihilator beam because it is just
that sounds fun.
A really fast shooting beam that just kills. Everything just dies.
Blah 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 blah. I love it. You'll land that with the shell event.
One day.
One day.
The day's clearly not today.
The list is growing ever longer. Oh, fuck you. But now I was talking to a couple people in the Discord today, and I was like, yeah, we're thinking about maybe doing like a Nuzlocke challenge soon. And they were like, fuck yeah! It's just like great. And the first thing they said, even before that, they were like, there's some good fan ones you could do. So I'm like, okay, I guess people want us to check out some of the ROM hacks.
I think Snakewood is the zombie one.
I'm trying to figure. I don't have my phone on me and I can't switch over. But Kenny said that one of them was really good. Oh, Bidoof version. He said that one's really funny. So I'd have to do some research on it though. You know who we need to talk to about it is Connor.
Yes,
that's who we need to talk to.
Connor,
because he's been playing a few of them and he's like, this one's hard as fuck, but it's good. So.
I don't know.
But I know it's weird though. Like some of the unwritten rules is like you don't want to show off a lot of those ROM hacks because Nintendo can come a knocking. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. You gotta look it up how it works on YouTube and on Twitch and all that shit. So.
Hey man, I own the cartridge.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I own the cartridge. What are you talking about? This is official licensed game.
Yeah.
Who cares that it's made by like Castlevania Games or whatever that fucking company is?
I got it from this fucking mystical Chinese traveling merchant that had just had it.
Sage Mantis.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, put out real names, why don't you? So.
Fuck it. He overprices his games anyway.
Fuck Chris. I mean, you go to him, so whatever.
I was there today, but I just needed my shit grinded.
There you go. We were talking about it. We were talking about it on the last Thursday Night Throwdown over on the Megavision channel on Twitch. So you should go check them out because we work for them. But we were talking about like arcade one-ups. And, you know, we've been getting Marvel ones. We've been getting Star Wars ones, the TMNT ones. And Scotty goes, the only one you're going to care about is if they do a Hydro Thunder arcade one-up. And I was like, do you know how easy they could do it? Like,
arcade.
We've already seen.
Thunder?
We've seen the
Hydro
Outrun.
Thunder?
Yeah, we've
Hydro
seen the
Thunder's
Outrun
a 3D
one.
game, though.
So
all the other ones have been like 2D shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They haven't really done ventured into those type of. They could totally do it though. That game runs fine on Dreamcast. Like.
I mean,
they could totally do a Hydro Thunder on that.
So, like, my only thing is, like, if they were to move on to fucking 3D games, that would be a huge jump.
You just want Virtua Fighter. That's all you want.
Yeah, I want Virtua Fighter. Yo, bro, Rival Schools, bro. Fucking.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna get into that detail of it. But I don't know. I didn't think arcade one-ups would make it as far as they have.
I'm surprised how fucking popular they are.
I'm surprised how niche I mean, I get it. Marvel's pretty fucking big right now, and it has been for a long time. But I mean, putting Marvel vs. Capcom and all of those, like, Street Fighter versus Marvel versus Capcom, you're just like, that's fucking cool. Those games aren't super easy to get, so it's cool to have them all. And the cabs look good.
Exactly.
Like, the artwork's fantastic. Like, if you look at Maximilian's stream, he has, like, all of the Marvel ones just in his background playing during his streams.
Like, the only thing I would really be interested in is if I were to get those, I definitely would need to swap out that box. Like, or not the box, the control scheme. Because
okay, like with better buttons and shit.
I need Sanwa buttons. I need a fucking Saimetsu.
You don't need Sanwa buttons on a fighting game that doesn't matter. So
yeah, the fuck I do. And plus, they're cheap. They're not that expensive.
That's true. It's easy to replace those too. Because the plywoods, the wood in those, like, they're made of pretty cheap wood, so they're really light. So
what is this?
What the fuck is this? It's sucking up. It's a butthole. That's what it is.
That's the you come up with?
Yeah. It's the purple butthole. Grape juice butthole.
Are you here to see my research?
Or what the fuck? Who are these chuckle fucks? I changed his voice to visit me.
Either way, we are pleased. We like it when mercenaries like you have an interest in our research.
This is kind of creepy. Indeed, recently, barbaric suicidal attacks have become common. But if our research is successful, it will reduce the casualties of war. For example, that white flame, now you are blind, has a healing power.
And that green flame isn't extinguished by water. When we put it to practical use, it will provide an advantage in war.
Yeah, Game of Thrones did this, and they fucking blew up a fucking Navy fleet with this shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I've never seen such technologies. It's like magic.
You don't need...
Shut up! You don't need to know about that. There are already enough of us involved in this accursed research.
Yes, your job is to fight. There are too many things we don't know about this power. If you get involved too much, you might end up like Mr. Magi.
It's too late for that guy. We have to complete this research before it gets too late for Sandora. I see. I will end the war, but we ask you a little more? Fucking no. For example, what kind of function does this purple flame serve?
That shit's... Oh shit, white.
You read before you say words. This flame is the power source of the castle. The purple flame drives the elevators and lifts. It helps people's lives. That's the proper way of usage. But the war decides the usage now.
Yes, even if this technology could be used for the happiness of the people, once it's used wrongly, it may bring unhappiness. What we are making may bring unhappiness to people in battle.
And then so it's fine if we bring people other than ourselves unhappiness.
This is like such like the basics of fucking human conflict. And it's like, like being trying to be taught to you at such a philosophical level where it's just like, yeah.
I just want to play the game.
Technology can be good, but it can also be used for bad. So fucking deep.
Yeah, it's been like that forever. So ever since there's been technology, there's been like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this? We're gonna help society, and then the government's like,
society.
Nope.
Society.
I need to watch that. There's a movie called Society that's like. So when it comes to horror movies, I'm a big fan of like body horror.
Mm-hmm.
So like The Thing, The Fly, just stuff like that.
The Crow.
And Society. That's not really body horror, but yeah. Hellraiser's more body horror with like the BDSM chains and shit like that and all that. But I don't know where I was going with this.
That's okay.
I completely forgot where I was going with this. Oh no, the Society. There's a movie called Society that's like supposed to be like one of those like amazing body horror movies, and I haven't watched it yet because I know it's one of those movies where I know my wife's not gonna like it, so I gotta watch this by myself. So you better get through.
God damn it!
You got hit by the turd balls. That's literally what those are. You got fucked. Hope you like Star Wars, nerd.
Oh, there's items.
This is more like Resident Evil. That's what this shit looks like. It's items you can't carry. Those are teeth. Go back down.
Nope, I'm good. That look
like a bottom row of molars.
That was a whole ass body.
Don't say nothing, won't be nothing. Oh, don't. Oh, you got lucky. You fucking. Hey, what's up, man?
Redstone. Don't do it. Don't do it.
There you go. We actually didn't have to get that, but it helps.
No, the redstone's a key item.
Oh, is it? I thought that was the one that, No, I'm dumb. I thought that was the one that halved the fire damage.
Negative. No. So you need, like, a red stone, a green stone, and a blue stone. Or a yellow stone. Because there's a doorway that you gotta open up, and then you have another fight with Congo.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, I hate it, so I like it when a game is like, you need the red, you need the blue, and you need the yellow. I'm like, cool, those are primary colors. I understand why those are chosen. But when it does red, blue, and green, I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me anymore.
RGB!
I mean, I guess, but no. I'm thinking of it like, I took 4 years of art, all right? I learned.
Oh my God.
I fucking know the color wheel, all right? That's all I'm going to say. That's why blue and orange, I love blue and orange because they're complementary. Fuck you.
Die.
Like, don't you fucking judge me because I can't see the fucking color wheel.
I know, I feel like I'm just parading my ability to see that in front of you all the time.
Hey man, I have the Enchroma glasses now.
Oh, nice. Yep. So you can see colors.
Yeah, bro, fucking... I didn't get emotional, but I could see how people can.
But it felt pretty good.
Yeah, bro, I spent like a good fucking hour and a half just looking at my fucking grass.
More and more.
And I'm just like, it's this color?
What does it look like to you?
See, the way that I describe it is that colors, stuff that would otherwise be perceived as green and red, look very similar. So...
Oh, okay.
Goddamn frame rate.
You got it.
So, like, if I see a red car against a green background, I'm gonna say, oh, that looks the same. When we go out hiking, me and Seth sometimes, and we go out to the river, there's a broken down, like, busted up boat up against, like, a pier and shit like that. I didn't know that there was a boat there because the boat was red. I was just like, yeah, there's just a bunch of fucking wood and planks and shit like that. And it's just like, bro, that's a boat. It's a whole fucking boat. Like,
knowing your personality, that must be infuriating for you not to be able to see something that everybody else can.
It's really annoying. It's really fucking annoying.
Because you're kind of the guy that likes to be in control and like know where shit is, and if you can't, you're like, that's going to be a rogue boat that's going to get me. So,
bro, like, dude.
Okay, fuck this dialogue.
It's fine.
Why doesn't the magic work? Why doesn't it shear them? Is this worse than I thought? That was still under research. I'll show you this. Take the rock-crushing thunder. Arrow! Put your penis up, sir.
Don't do that.
Put it up. Don't put it up? Is that what you're saying?
I was saying, like, don't do that fucking symbol. That don't put your arm up like that. I see. You're the researcher who's a little too late, aren't you?
That Mr. Matt...
Sorry.
Those dumb researchers are trashing stuff and said something to you, didn't they?
Yes.
What is this voice? Leave us alone. We are not here to criticize your research, Mr. Crazy Man.
4 out of the 5 of us are not. I
have already made this discovery. The secret of a magic that those losers could never hope to have. The magic of transformation can be known by someone like myself, who completely understands the magical power of dragons. I'll show it to you now. Cerberus, emerge!
This seems like it's real time.
This is actually pretty funny.
Puppy! See,
it should have been 3 heads.
That's what a dog looks like.
Oh, okay. That's what a good dog looks like.
Not Gooftus.
I wonder, is this dog Mr. Magi?
It just walks up and it's like, Edward?
Don't. Don't.
I will fuck everybody's day.
I hate you.
Go steal that shit.
Bluestone.
Kick that dog in the river. Fuck that dog. Look at that big ass pot of soup.
Yes, soup.
That shit look good. That looked great.
Soup. That's what it is.
Why is he cooking Kool-Aid? Have you had? Well, you have a child, so I'm assuming have you tasted like just straight up Kool-Aid in recent years?
No,
you're a good parent then. So
no, I usually stay away from the mixed powder drinks because like
they're pretty rough.
When my son asks for soda, I usually get like a sparkling water because he just wants the carbonation.
Fucking bougie ass motherfucker.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Your son's going to school and being like, I don't have my Perrier. This is bullshit.
He steals my San Pellegrinos, dude. Like,
you are creating a bougie citizen.
I don't ever want to hear him go through like a gangster rap phase. I'm just like, what do you mean? You come from the mean streets of the gated community. Shut the fuck up.
Man, it's tough out here in the suburbs. Down here on the cul-de-sac cove.
Oh my god.
No, I just remember making Kool-Aid growing up, and I thought about it the other day because like I've drastically cut sugar out of my diet. Anytime I do a recipe, so you can substitute up to a cup. If your recipe calls for a cup of sugar, you can substitute like a cup of honey. And honey is, if you're gonna go something sweet, honey's still a lot of carbs, but it's a better natural sugar than it is than like granulated white sugar, because that shit's just like straight up cancer. But I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, you got some little knowledge on there. No, but I was thinking about it with Kool-Aid. We would use 2 cups of sugar to make Kool-Aid for a gallon. That's so much fucking sugar.
Dude, my wife, whenever I give her like a cup of tea or some shit like that, she gets 2 whole fucking scoops. Not just like from like a spoon or anything like that, but it's like I have a flour holder or a sugar holder, like one of those large containers, and it's got the big fucking scoops. She gets 2 of those. I'm just like, that's so bad.
Oh, those are like 3 tablespoons a scoop.
She's getting like 6 tablespoons every single fucking time. I'm just like, no, don't.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you don't like tea. You just like sugary
sugar.
Tea. Yeah. Cause like that for the longest time, I was like, all I only drink water and tea, and I'm like, yeah, but I make sweet tea, and I used to put 2 cups of sugar in it. Now, granted, I weaned myself down to 1, and it was good, but it's still so bad for you. So,
oh no, dude, like if I have tea or coffee, always black, nothing.
Well, I used to like unsweet tea used to make me gag, but ever since like So a few years ago, I lost a lot of weight, and my taste buds drastically changed. And now I like if I drink coffee, it's usually like black cold brew. Whenever I order it, people are like, "You don't want any sugar or milk?" I was like, "Nope, just coffee. Just put the coffee in there. I need people to smell my pee from 3 urinals over." So, well, ever since I started drinking black coffee, I'm like, "Oh, hey, unsweet tea is actually fine. It doesn't make me gag anymore."
Yep.
So.
See, it's not that bad. No, I found out something because this evening I went to go get a gyro from one of the Mediterranean joints near me. We've got an Egyptian / Mediterranean like storefront, and I learned about, I think it's called like Milotol syrup, and it is
I've never heard of that.
It is a chemical it's supposed to be a sugar substitute. It's got about 80% less sugar. It's all like sugar alcohols and shit like that. And I want to say that it's like a cousin of like some sort of corn syrup, but it's not sugar. It's sugar alcohol. The only thing that's like rough about it is that it's a laxative.
Oh no!
So if you have more than, I believe, 80 or 90 grams of it, you will shit your pants. You will shit your pants. You will have diarrhea.
Oh my god! I bought some. I think it's. I don't know. I want to say it's monk fruit, but there is a sugar it's a sugar substitute that I found recently that is cultivated from these fruits from like high in the mountains of Asia, and it's. I got a bag of it. It's a little expensive, but I got a bag of it, and it's actually tastes just like sugar, and it has none of the bad shit in it. I'll send you a picture of the bag. But no, that laxative would be a real bad problem.
No, dude. When I read that, I was just like, I'm almost tempted to get this because it's like a good sugar substitute, but I have a really bad sweet tooth.
Oh yeah, don't buy the sugar-free gummy bears. You'll shit your pants.
Yes, I've done that before. So when I got my modded 3DS to put the capture card in there, the dude sent over from Germany a bag of
I remember that.
gummy bears, but they were the sugar-free ones. Oh my god, my soul left my body.
I don't know if that person did that to like trick you, or if that was just like a thing that people in Germany do. Is like they're like, hey, we eat these are good. Maybe you'll like them.
I don't know. He's kind of a little bit of an asshole on the fucking Discord, but I get it. I get the reason why, because he's the only one that sells. Like now, Kitey is back to selling some of these capture card DSs. I forget. I don't know if Kitey is like the actual proper name, but fucking, they're only doing the DS one. They're not doing the 3DS.
Hey, it's your dude.
Yes, Moth Armor guy.
You voice him.
You are here, the girl from Celeste. You said the girl from Celeste.
You became sinister.
You took me away to Helena.
Indeed. I am the one who assaulted Celeste under the orders of Emperor Dole. I burnt your shit down.
Sure did.
That was done by a brutal unit loyal to Frugal. I wouldn't let them kill unnecessarily if I was there. Anyway.
Blame it on Frugal.
Doesn't change the fact that Imperial Sandora scorched Celeste. If you want your revenge for your home, you could draw your sword against me. But please do me one last favor. His Majesty
hide my
Dole
vibrators.
Changed after a man named Lloyd showed up. He must have instilled something into Emperor Dole, a demonic word that ignites his desire to vanquish.
It's the word eggs.
You were able to make it here, so you might be able to get him out of it. I beg you, wake Emperor Dole up.
Yeah, I like this because it does like show like something went down because Dole wasn't always like this.
Yes, if you can. I didn't read the first part, but if
you're the one hitting the button.
But the result will be the same if the current oppression of Emperor Dole continues. So we might have to make it happen faster and remove the hardships on our people.
You're like, oh, he's bad, but he's good.
There was a man like this in Sandora. Lavitz would be happy to hear this. So, are you in? That's what we're here for.
Isn't that an Incubus song? So are you in?
I don't know. I don't listen to Incubus.
Give
me the Yellowstone.
Incubus is one of those bands that you can listen to like for some of their first albums and then start listening to their other ones, and they're like, oh, you're listening to this band like literally evolve over time.
Yeah, they're a band that's like every single album is not really the fucking same. It's all fucking different.
Yeah. I would say Red Hot Chili Peppers is that, but not to the same degree. Like Incubus definitely is more. But there are some albums with Red Hot Chili Peppers you're like, oh, these early ones, they're just trying to be insane and crazy.
Yes.
And then you get to like Monarchy of Roses and you're like, okay, this one's a little bit more chilled out. Like, it's fine. I like it, but they're not going as insane as they were before.
The only album that I really listened to is the one, not the one with Californication on it, but shit. I want to say it was 2006, 2007. I don't remember the...
Oh, that's Stadium Arcade.
Yes, that's it.
That album's fucking great. Torture Me is my favorite, one of my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers songs because Flea on that song is just amazing. So, I mean, Flea's the only bassist I know that can do a standing backflip while playing the bass. So.
That's dangerous.
He's done it multiple times. That dude's nuts. He also voiced the character on the Wild Thornberries. So
who did he play?
He played Donnie, the guy that's the animalistic boy. Yes, that's Flea.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Flea voiced him. Tim Curry voiced Nigel Thornberry.
What?
One of the chicks from Party of Five voices Eliza Thornberry. Yeah, man. Look up your English voice actors for Nicktoons. I love it.
I didn't know that.